move on to regular business. Any announcements? We do have the state convention coming up. I encourage attendance. If you got delegates, try to fill up delegates. Get them there. Wealth of information as we've had today. Some excellent information given out. State conference is just for that purpose, to help us train to be better officers, better in our organizations, and help them function. So please attend the state convention. Also, if any advertising in the booklet needs to get in this month, this next month here, please support that the book. It's really good. It's another wealth of information. I think it's only $125 for a full page ad. I encourage each chapter to take out an ad.
Is there a deadline for that?
Pardon?
What's the deadline for that?
I don't have that with me. I'm sorry about that, but it's available on the. I believe it's available on the. I think that Shelby sent out a letter to all the commanders or adjutants.
I got a question about that. I
Yes.
told my adjutant to go ahead, we approved one,
Okay.
but we didn't give her a check.
Okay. You can still do that.
So if she sent it in, do we just send them the check then?
Sure. Well, you
Yeah,
sent her the information already.
I think I gotta call the adjutant.
Yeah, check it out, call up the state, call Shelby, or whoever's up there, and ask them if they've received your thing, and they won't process it without the check, so.
Either one.
Deidre is putting the book together
Okay,
for the convention. And I know she was putting it together, and she's the one that's getting the ads.
so yeah, just give her a call.
And she's got DAV News 2016 at yahoo.com to send the article to.
I'll have to get that with
Yeah,
Because I talked to her this week.
you. We'll get that from you.
Okay.
okay, at this time, we're gonna move on for nominations and elections. This is our year, being the even year. This is chapter 4, an even chapter, District 4, I'm sorry. So this is our time for elections. So at this time, I'll open up nominations for elections. First position is gonna be commander. Are there any kind of nominations for commander?
I nominate Dennis Wood.
Second.
I'll second that.
Nomination for Dennis Wood. I accept. Any other nominations for commander? Are there any other nominations for commander? I have to ask 3 times, so any other nominations for commander? Nominations closed. Nominations for vice commander. Currently, we have Mark Liesenfelter has stepped in.
I nominate Mark.
Where is he?
This is Mark Liesenfelter right here.
The bearded one.
If there are, we have a nomination for Mark. Are there any other nominations for vice commander? Are there any other nominations for vice commander?
Is it senior vice?
There's only one vice.
Just vice.
Yeah, we just have one vice. Are there any other nominations for vice commander? Hearing none, nominations are closed. We have nominations for legislative committee. Our legislative person is, I forgot his name now. Who was the guy that resigned in chapter 21?
Rory?
No, not Rory, but before that.
Ron Perry.
Ron Perry.
No. The
Well,
guy-
we went through 5 of them in a
Right,
year.
right. I believe he was the adjutant or the treasurer.
Well, Ron Perry, no,
No,
Ron Perry was the adjutant when
before him.
I know who you mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and I can't think of his name, but anyway, he was, and he has not showed up. A great guy. I was really hoping that we could hang on to him because I hope I can get him more active in the chapter again. So we're going to have nominations for a legislative committee person. Do we have any nominations for legislative committee person?
Bruce? Bruce Fredrickson?
Would you accept? They're not a whole lot of work. You just kind of stay in touch with what's going on, pass and relay information, sometimes show up to meetings and talk.
Yeah, I can accept that.
Okay. Any other nominations for legislative committee? Right now we have Bruce, I'm sorry, I forgot your last name.
Fredrickson.
Fredrickson, yeah, I'm sorry. Bruce Fredrickson for legislative committee person. Are there any other nominations for committee legislative Legislative Committee, 4th District. Are there any other nominations for 4th District Legislative Committee person? Hearing none, we'll close the nominations for Legislative Committee person. Now we have,
Dennis,
yes.
you might wanna make that read benefits protection team leader.
Is that what you wanna call it?
Yeah.
I don't know, I was just,
What's that called now?
Benefits protection team leader.
benefits protection
Team leader.
Say that 3 times fast.
leader. Correction made, thank you. Right now, we have, nomination committee as, Jim Jennerman is the senior nomination committee member. We have, open nominations for nomination committee.
I'll nominate you.
We have a nomination for Jim Jennerman for nominations committee. Are there any other nominations for committee member? Are there any other nominations for nomination committee member? Hearing none, we'll accept Jim Jennerman. Next is alternate nomination. That will be, the person that'll be there if Jim isn't able to attend. We need a representative for the alternate nomination committee person. Do we have any nominations for alternate? We need somebody, friends. Right now, it's Joe Morrow is the current alternate, and he wasn't able to make the meeting today, so. Pardon? You're just, for this meeting here, you pretty much,
Backing up
you
Jim.
talk to the members and you get nominations for these positions that were elected today. Yes, John?
When you go to the state convention, the nominating committee interviews all of the people that are running for higher office, and then they make a recommendation to the body. We recommend this person. So that's how the nominating and election process works in the DAV. So it's an
Okay, so-
important job. Also, throughout the year, you look for people that would be potential candidates for higher office.
Thank you, John, for clarifying that, because we really didn't have a job description. Just a title.
He's backup if he wants.
Pardon?
I'll be the backup if he wants.
Okay. We have a nomination for Rod Anderson as the backup nomination committee. Are there any other nominations for backup committee representative? Hearing none, we'll accept the nomination for Rod Anderson as the alternate. And then you'll work with Jim Jennerman. Jim Jennerman's the man on the end down there.
I'll have to.
Okay. Being that we have no contested positions here, do we have a,
I make a motion to close all votes, or whatever that is.
okay,
That's illegal.
motion for nominations closed? Do we have a,
Make a motion that the,
pardon?
Motion for one unanimous or something.
Are you,
Make
yes.
a motion for one unanimous ballot, there we go.
that's one.
You say it, Terry.
All right, we have a motion for one unanimous vote for all present nominated positions.
Whatever
Is
you
it
say.
seconded?
I'll second it.
Seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate the confidence.
Gentlemen, but I don't see anybody else.
Hey, Dennis,
Pretty
I just
loosely.
remember, I'm also an officer in the DAVA, and I'm expected to be at the DAVA convention. Does that mean that I,
Would you rather take the, all right,
Well, who's paying for his convention?
well, he is,
my own way.
actually the DAVA, the auxiliary, because he is a financial officer for the auxiliary chapter 33, and he's also on a committee in the DAVA, so he probably would have a conflict of interest
Yes.
there.
So we switch?
So what would be the recommendation there, to switch, replace, or what? John, you're the man with the plan here.
I guess you open up the nominations.
All right, we're gonna have to reopen the nominations again. Sorry, we'll,
For that position.
for that?
for that position, and that'll be a nomination committee. We have nominations for, the
Nominating committee?
nomination
Nominating
committee.
Chairman.
I'll make a, I nominate, Rod Anderson.
Okay, we have a nomination for Rod Anderson to be the nomination committee chairperson. Are there any other nominations for,
Would he be the chair, or would he be a member?
he would be a member. He'll be the representative of the 4th District. So,
Make sure.
yes, all right. Again, I have to ask 3 times again because that's the rules. Are there any other nominations for nomination committee chair or representative? Are there any other nominations? I told you this would catch up to me sooner or later. Are there any other nominations for nomination committee chair or representative? Hearing none, we'll close nominations. Now we need
Make a motion,
nominations.
we,
So now you
Now
gotta
we
make
need
the
the
backup.
nominations for the alternate, nomination committee representative.
Nominate Harold.
Nomination for Harold,
Kenny?
Channing.
all right. Nomination for Harold Canning. Are there any other nominations for alternate nomination committee? Are there any other nominations for alternate nomination committee? Are there any other nominations for alternate? Hearing none, we'll close the nominations. We have nominations for Rod Anderson as the nomination committee representative. We have nomination for Harold Canning for alternate. I guess that goes back to the same thing. We have 2.
I make a motion to close.
Just
Well, we just,
It's already
Cast
closed.
except
One
the change.
unanimous ballot.
Cast one unanimous ballot for these 2 individuals.
Okay, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Thank you, gentlemen. Now, where am I at? I guess the only report I've got is, we've heard a lot of concern about membership, a lot of concern about getting some of the younger people involved. I encourage you to use your, resources and some of the great, talent that we've got in our higher up. They're always a phone call away. I'm always here, anything that you wanna try to do, give me a call, I'll come and help you, or I'll see that somebody comes and helps you with it. Other than that, appreciate what everybody's doing.
Chapter 52's got a golf scramble in July.
Okay? July what?
July 28th,
July 28th.
Turtleback Golf.
Turtleback.
And this is, what year is this? You've done this?
2016. This will be the 3rd year.
No, 3rd year, okay, I was gonna say, you've done this
You missed
before,
one
so.
year.
Okay. And it's been successful in the past, so we wanna help support them. A great event, I've heard a lot of good things about it. So that'll be July 28th. Anybody has any questions, please see Lenny Shire or a member of chapter 52.
Jack Klein.
Jack Klein is heading that up, so please see him. Okay, is there anything else for the good of the order?
Yep.
Yes, Larry.
I failed to mention one, I did the legislative report, one very important item. This past Monday, 25 April, Governor Walker was at the DAV headquarters in De Pere, and he was there signing a bill as a result of one of the resolutions that we had in DAV, and it deals with disabled veteran employment for state employees, where they're looking at increasing the number of employees with a disability that actually work for the state. And it's not just because you're disabled, you still have to meet all the requirements for the job itself, but at least you're getting consideration as a disabled veteran for being hired within the state. So it's a big event, and it was well turned out. Senior Vice Pope mentioned earlier, DAV headquarters is, if you don't know, is located in Chapter 3's building. Chapter 3 there in Green Bay owns the building, and we have to do rent space from them every month.
And remember, the address is De Pere.
Yes, it is De Pere, not Green Bay itself. But I did want to make you aware of that because that was a big event, covered by the media in that area.
And I encourage you guys to get your applications sent in for your reservations and try to attend the banquet this year. If anybody has any problems with that, your commander should have a notice from headquarters for that. At this time, let's arrange for a meeting for next year for our spring conference. Do you have any other chapters? I know our chapter is interested in sponsoring the next year's spring conference again, as we did last year. Anyone else, any other chapters interested in sponsoring? This year it was chapter 52.
21, 4.
We can only have people that come up in the winter time, so your reservations for rooms will be out on the ice.
Oh,
and tents.
When we have it at the same time, like now?
Yep, this is what this meeting is for, and what you'll be in charge of is finding us a place to have it, and arranging for food, notifying us what the food is, what the cost is, and so that we can get the same things out. Jerry, you wanted to add to what you gotta do?
Pretty much it.
Pretty much it.
Just
So,
the place.
You just host this.
Yeah. Sunday ice, give an order and a pool.
Now, Rod, I'll explain to you one of the things, one of the reasons why we're offering to do it is because we have an auxiliary that provides the food instead of catering and spending that money elsewhere. This money goes to help the thing, but you can do it, you do it any way you want to.
You guys do it.
No, I'm just saying, I know it gets a little complicated, but.
Well, we just do it at the Eagles Club.
And that might work out too, but then we'd have to arrange a date that we'd be able to get it, but, if you're interested in doing that,
The year after.
all you gotta do, the only thing you gotta do right now is commit to sponsoring it, and then we can work out the deals later, the details.
Do it.
Do it.
Like I said, we had it last year, 52 had it this year, so it's
Let's
open.
do it.
Alright, we'll do
Just
it.
do it, okay. Alright, chapter 21 will be our host for the next year's spring conference, and most likely that'll be at the Eagles Club in Chippewa Falls.
That'd be a good opportunity for you guys to get
Absolutely.
tight with your auxiliary, so that they can, provide the food.
We don't have it.
We don't have an auxiliary. We never have an
We didn't,
Plus, this would be a
Lady
great
Smith didn't have an auxiliary 2 years ago. We now have over 35 members.
Wow.
And
There's one girl that just pushed.
We have a very strong auxiliary, I'm very proud of them, and Sue is our commander.
last year was the first time that we provided a meal, and there was nothing but praise and salutations for the meal that was provided. But, this is a good opportunity for you guys to try to,
Yep, help rebuilding your chapter, this is a great opportunity to get your members involved too.
So it'd be the last Saturday in April.
a Saturday,
It could be, it has to be,
Just don't get it confused with, Easter.
right,
Yeah.
That's basically,
Easter can really screw you up, as far as getting people to come.
so what you wanna do is get with them and see what they've got going on,
Could have an Easter egg.
arrange your meals, they'll probably do the meal there. It can actually go into the next week of May, it just has to be
It
before.
won't be the first weekend of May, I'll guarantee you. Because there's too many people here.
So you talk it over with your chapter, and then, Rod, you just talk it over with your chapter and let me know, thank you.
They're gonna probably shoot me, the puppy, you'll probably either come.
Oh, you'll be fine. Okay, anything else for the good of the order?
you gotta collect your reports.
Okay. You need to collect the reports, please turn them in.
If
you
you
don't
haven't
have
signed
any,
up on this for the grassroots effort
okay,
on benefits protection, please do so.
all right,
And I'll take it with me and we'll get it in a proper place.
okay, yes.
We'll have to type it up and send it.
I'll go on that.
Yeah, okay, that's
What
okay.
wasn't made clear to us.
You can even send it to me, email.
we got?
Oh, you're gonna overflow. We can
Yeah.
do that.
I think you need to send, I'd like a copy of it, and, actually, I've got a verbal copy of it right now, but, then I think you also have to turn that in the state, right? Gary? Don't need to go to.
Just for you.
Okay. Rod, it's just me, so you can send it to me, email, whatever. Not a problem. I got your verbal report. Okay, at this time, gentlemen, if we'll, salute our, pay the honors to our flag. Ready, hook? 2. I'm gonna ask Bruce, if you'd like to give our closing prayer.
Okay, let us pray.
Uncover.
Uncover, comrades, by reason of extraordinary service to your country and the injury and suffering sustained by you in its behalf, you are now authorized to wear the token of active membership. Whoops.
Not that,
Sorry, did I point you the wrong one?
That's
yeah,
it.
good.
We joining?
I'll do my own prayer, how's that?
There you go. There you go. That works.
All right. Thank you, Lord, for this day, and in service to you, we also serve our country. And may we never forget that our actions do make a difference to our comrades whom we serve. We serve proudly and with distinction. And now as we travel, grant us safe travel. Thank you for this day. Keep us mindful of our service to you and our service to your country. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you everybody for attending, very good meeting.
You want photo taken? That'd be cool.
Yeah, I would like everybody